Okay, so this is one of the earlier versions of the game idea that I'm going to be rolling out in the next few weeks. Um, it's inspired by Link's Awakening, which I talked about in one of my past blog posts. And as you can see, this is 1.4. I don't know, I've moved on to a completely other project now, but this shows off a good amount of the first ideas that I had for this game. And I'm gonna start out by building some terrain. And you can already notice that there's something different uh, in terms of the tiles. In Link's Awakening and other 2D games that you'll be seeing that are of the similar vein, most of the tiles are 2D, they're just sprites. I had the idea to make them cubes and then map pixel perfect tile sets to the cubes. That's what you see as they rotate in. I'll go over that a little bit more when I show off some of the other features of this build, but that was my first idea. And as a side note, the reasoning for that was so that I could maybe create a storyline involving past, present, and future, and it would roll out the entire map for any given moment in time. So you could be on a location, say in like a city, in the present, and then you could rotate all the tiles, and it would turn it into like an old-timey city in the same place, but just with a different tile set to it. I have since then, I think I'm gonna drop that idea, and you'll understand why as I continue talking about these videos. But for now, I'm gonna put some houses down, I think, so you can see that not only is my game idea inspired by Link's Awakening, but right now I'm actually using the tiles from Link's Awakening itself. In the end game, I hope to be able to pay somebody to make my own tile set that looks similar but not the exact same. Alright, so you got a feel for the 3D tiles, which is really kick-ass. But how they interact and how I can use them to sort of affect the player's experience is actually incredible. This is the most basic. Like I was saying, I could roll out and you can see that I could have like a different house from a different era or something show up. Or the background of the map itself as these tiles rotate. The other thing is that you can have these effects occur and they will actually alter the environment, which you normally don't get in 2D games. This is like a Quake-like effect, and I was really proud of this, but this version of the game I was sort of all over the place. I didn't know where I wanted to take it. You can see this is kind of like a map editor, which I've since moved on from. The map editor I have now is a lot more basic, but it's a lot more on point, where I know exactly what I'm doing. This is more sort of random. So yeah, this is the basic features that I had in my initial version of this game. Some of these carry over, some of these don't. I had like a night and day. I was happy about that, even though it was just the changing of the camera's color. Mostly it was just this really kick-ass vibe that you get from having 3D tiles instead of just these 2D tiles. So I'm going to be rolling out a few more videos with the different step-by-step projects that I went through. I think I may roll out... I might just skip to my current build, which is actually pretty impressive. We'll see. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.